thing does that affect y'all preparation at all?
Oh, definitely, but I mean, you adjust. So we'll just go a little bit shorter today. We'll try to leave a little bit earlier today. We'll try to do things a little bit earlier at the hotel tonight. It certainly cuts into your day of the game walkthrough. We weren't going to be able to use their arena tonight anyways because I believe they have a gymnastics meet. So we plan to practice here anyways. So I'll just condense everything down a little bit and do the best we can with it. I mean, we had an inkling last night that there was a potential this could happen. So it wasn't like it caught us by surprise. And the SEC and Auburn and Bruce Pearl actually with me have kept in touch today. So we're able to adjust. But we'll keep everything as scheduled as we can right now.
Advantageous for your guys on any level,
I don't
maybe?
know. I don't think. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even look at it like that. I just look at it like that's the hand that's dealt right now, and it certainly makes a lot of sense because if something were to go wrong there weather-wise, and that building needs to be utilized the way that it needs to be, I get it. I get it completely. So I don't look at it as any advantage, disadvantage. I look at it as it's just what it is, and let's do the best we can with it.
Can you, Auburn's got it going on right now, and that's a regular opponent for you guys and everything else. So how important is it to kind of, to get some positive feedback playing these?
Well, they got a
guys?
huge advantage. He's actually been there a lot longer than I've been here. So when you do the math, so he's had a chance to really build it the way that he wants to build it, and I give him great credit for that. He's an outstanding coach and a great leader, and he's built a fantastic team. I mean, so that's the way it is. And if it was we'd both been in the job the same time, it'd be a different story. But bottom line is they're really, really good. They're one of the key teams in the league that you look at them and they really don't take plays off because of how hard they play every possession. Their defense is even better than it was a year ago. Their offensive rebounding is as good as any in the country. Forget league. I mean, it's as good as anybody in the country because of the relentlessness that they come with every possession with 3 or 4 guys, every possession. And you have to be able to deal with that. And there's a lot of great rebounding teams in this league. And I think they're just as good as anybody in the nation. So there's that. There's transition. They turn you over. They certainly are still making a lot of threes. I think they're still making 8 a game. But the bottom line is they're getting to the rim. They're driving to create contact and get fouled, much like Kentucky does. So there's a lot of things that they do that are really, really good that we've got to deal with.
This 3-game slate, has it been about what you expected in terms of preparing and moving from one quality team to another?
I never really look at it like that. I mean, you see the schedule come out and you see those games, right? But I mean, pretty quick, you can't think like that. I mean, if you do, I caught myself doing that the other day. If you start thinking like that, it messes with you. I mean, you've really got to look at it each game, one game at a time for this whole deal. And is the preparation similar? In some cases, because of how good the teams are, how athletic they are, how well they rebound, how well people drive it, the length and versatility defensively that all these teams have. They have bigs that can really make plays. And Austin Wiley, McLemore, those guys, Isaac Okoro's playing fantastic, and we go right on down the line with their team. So those kind of things are similar, but every game is different, and you've got to find a way to give your team what they have to compete in the game. But at the end of the day, it is just that. You have to compete, right? And so everything falls under the umbrella of competing and playing with intelligence and playing fearless but not reckless. So everything we can do to get to that point is what we're trying to work on.
Just get in that